That should be everybody. What's going on, guys? Welcome, Nick. Just waiting for everybody to get on and confirm they're here. And then I'll break down the rules real quick, and we'll kind of get this thing going. What are we cutting in half? Don't know yet. All right. So we got Grim. I know who you are. That's Dallin. That's Kaz. That's Nick. Who am I missing here? So I know Stomping Grounds is isn't in this. Wait, or is he? 1, 2, 3. Stomping Grounds. Are you Aristotle? Am I just retarded? I'm just shuffling these cards until we get 6 people in here. I'm assuming Stomping Grounds is Aristotle. That's an assumption. I can't be 100% sure on that, but I know who Nick is. I know who Grim is. I know who Kaz is. I know who Packers fan is. Okay, we got 6 people in here. But I'm not sure all 6 people are people in this. So DJ would be the next person. All right, so Aristotle's not in here. Stomping Ground is just in here to see what we trash. Perfect. That's good too. The more people, the merrier. All right, so I'm going to start explaining the rules. I know Aristotle knows what it is. He was one of the first people that I asked what he thought his feelings were on this, and he thought it was perfect for degenerates. So here's the deal. Each time I do this, it's going to be a collector booster pack. In the future, after I'm done testing it, it's going to be $7 a spot. And there's only 6 people. We're going to pull 8 cards out of the money spot. In those 8 cards, they'll go into these black sleeves. I will then shuffle those cards all in together. And when I shuffle all those cards in together, no one's going to know what's where. So we'll have the first person we randomize, second person, third person, fourth person, fifth person, sixth person we randomize. We'll pick their spot. Whoever goes first goes first. Whoever goes last goes last. Oh no, we're destroying a couple cards here. So we're gonna have 8 cards, only 6 spots. The 2 cards that do not get picked as your card, we will cut them in half. We're not even gonna look at the front of the card. Now, obviously, if it's a double-sided card, we'll know what it is, but that's about as far as that goes. I should probably check and see if Aristotle even knows my YouTube. And then real quick. All right. So those cards get destroyed. We won't flip them over unless, again, it's a double-sided card. We'll know what it is, but we won't flip them over until we flip over everybody else's cards. And then we'll flip over what we tore in half. Now, during each battle, we can take a majority vote, which would be we can cut it in half or we can tear it in half. We cut it in half, you could probably repair it, use it. No one's going to complain about it. If we tear it in half, it's going to be a little bit more destroyed. So, with that being said, as soon as I get confirmation that Aristotle is here, we will get over to the wheel. Already got everybody's name: Cosmo, Colton, Dallin, Nick, Russell, Aristotle. We'll spin this guy here, and then we'll know who's first. So this is just a trial one here. This doesn't, until everybody's here, I'm not going to actually spin it. So Russell would be number 1, so on and so forth. Then I'll place these cards with the correlating spot. I should probably write down names on the cards. I mean, I can buy decks of cards for dirt cheap, so, and I can scratch out and rewrite names on there. Take your time, Grim. So, does anybody not understand how this works? Or is there further explanation that I need to do? Speak up now. I could cut it in the sleeve, but then I gotta go buy more sleeves. You know what? I'll hit up the clearance section of the local LGSs on sleeves that they're trying to get rid of. Sure, why not? Pack of 60, that's 10 packs of cards. I can probably get them for $2 or $3. I like your idea. The only problem with that stomping is you'll know that it's a double-sided card regardless. Not that it was a double-sided card that wasn't picked, but everybody will know that there is a double-sided card, obviously, in the mix because you're going to see it. Because I'm going to do all that in front of camera. I like it too. I think it pertains to gamblers. Now it looks like we lost somebody. We've only got 5 viewers. So did we lose? Who did we lose? Can I get an eye from everyone who's still listening? All right, next game. Well, let me just send him my YouTube link. Oh, you know what? It should already be saved. I just sent it to Nick. There we go. So really, we're just waiting on Aristotle at this point in time, and then we'll get going. If Aristotle doesn't reply here in the next little bit, we'll grab someone else. Yes, we can use Jacob if we absolutely have to. I just choose to pick you and Jacob as one person, if you get what I'm saying. Oh, so Jacob's here, not Dallin, huh? How sad would it be if where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. How sad is someone going to be if it's one of these guys that gets cut in half? Whoops, that's just my my menu. Let's get that back up here. So if we slice one of these guys up, how sad is everybody going to be? Sounds good. I'll take you up on your free crap sleeves. It's probably what I should start doing is just in my extra time, toss them into the gambling, because I know after a while them dragon shields, they get tore up. Thought this honestly was going to go a little smoother. I wonder what happened to Mr. Aristotle. Must have gotten busy with something. Maybe he's dropping a deuce. I gotcha. It hurts some souls, huh? Let's hope we don't pull one of those. I just went and bought a random pack for this test. I'll probably do one more test and try and mix it up with a few other people, just so that way I get a feel for what people think. Also, feedback is appreciated, so if there's something we can do to make it better, that would also be very awesome. Just because obviously I came up with this in like 30 minutes today. I thought it sounded fun. I'd be upset about the non-foil showcase Vorinclex. Yeah, he's a beefy boy. We were just looking that up. Apparently OG Vorinclex has gone up in price, 30 or 50 bucks. Man, I'm glad I bought the one I needed back when I did, because I want to say I spent like 23 on it. Well, and here's another idea too, guys. I don't know how you feel about this. I feel like if people actually like this, we can also start a high roller version of the Degenerates Club. Basically, it'd be Terra Pair, exactly how the rules are now, except we wouldn't open a pack. Instead, if we could pool the money, we go get an OG dual land from like 3rd edition. Obviously, we can't do alpha or beta. It'd be way too expensive. And then some other reserve list cards like Aladdin's Lamp or something that's not very expensive. We could do $50 buy-ins or something like that to cover the cost of the cards. And then we can see if we can get a dual land cut in half. How do you guys feel about that? How do you feel about that? Think that's too much risk? Oh man, we lost another person. We're down to 4 viewers. This is not going smooth at all. So we got Kaz still here. We got Nick still here. Grim we might have lost to his be right back. So I think 3 of the 6 people are still actually in this chat. What's going on? This is like worst possible case scenario. All land lives matter. Kaz says, LOL. Nick seems like he's intrigued by this really degenerate play. Yeah. What, that we remove a reserve list card from the planet? Welcome, Josh. Okay, we'll be those guys. I mean, is that too degenerate to do a dual land? Maybe do something else. We do like an OG Mana Crypt. Something maybe not nearly as played. Snowlands matter. All right. This sounds like it could be fun. Again, this is something I'll only do once a week because I feel like it'd be way too degenerate to gamble on a daily basis like that. And I'm not going to be responsible for destroying lives because I could see some people just getting addicted to the gambling aspect of it. But I figured once a week for a few hours, we tear some packs and we cut up some, hopefully not some good cards, but if we tear up some good cards, we do. And then if we decide to have a high rollers night, we can have a high rollers night. I mean, if you don't mind losing something, or even better yet, if people trust me, people could send in, a couple people could gamble their cards to see if they can pick it up. Money that's made off of it goes to the person. If it gets cut in half, still goes back to the person who sent it. There's tons of different ways we can do it. If you blind up to an event like that 2 or 3 times a year, I think it would be fantastic. All right. It's still going to make a lot of people upset, though. I'm like almost 100% sure of that. All right. So we've got 6 viewers right now. I don't know who's actually in the chat. So I know Kaz is in the chat. I know Jacob's in the chat with Dallin. I know Nick's in the chat. DJ, Aristotle, and Grim. Are you guys back in the chat or are you guys still gone? If not, I might just switch it up and throw Stomping Grounds in for one spot and throw Josh into one spot so I don't have to go dig around on Facebook for another person. You can't wait for the cries. I wish... okay, so DJ's here. We got Kaz. We got Jacob and Dallin. We got Nick. And we got... So we've got 4 of us. DJ, Dallin, Nick, Kaz. So we're missing Aristotle and we're missing Grim. So I'll give it 3 more minutes. If Aristotle and Grim do not show up, I'm swapping them for Josh if he's still here and Stomping Grounds if he's still here. It's all test anyway, so we're not doing anything super serious. It won't start getting serious and heated until I start doing it. All right, we got Grim back. So we're just waiting on Aristotle again. If Aristotle does not reply here in the next 2 minutes, I'll give the spot up to yeah, we lost a lot of viewers in the chat, so I didn't want to assume they were still here if they were gone or they dropped out. Plus, I'm not trying to take a bunch of people's time up for a test run on being degenerate. So we do have 8 viewers now. Hopefully Aristotle has made it in. If he has not, we'll switch Aristotle out for someone else. This is just a free match anyways. I'm not sending anything out to anybody. This is all out of my pocket. We're just gonna run it, see how it works. If it runs smooth, then I will start this starting next Wednesday. I'll try and fill up a pack or 2, maybe 4, depending on how degenerate people want to get. And then, you know, we'll call it a night. We're not going to go crazy, you know, or anything like that. I hope it doesn't go crazy. But, yeah, being degenerate 1 day a week sounds like fun, especially on hump day, right? Degenerate hump day? Is that what should we call it? Should we make a group and call it Degenerate Hump Day when you got to blow off some steam from work? Aristotle, are you here? Has he replied? Has he looked at my message? I don't see anything from Aristotle yet. 1 more minute, and then I'll swap him out for somebody else. I am not very good with the cards. I can I can bridge really well, but as far as doing anything fancy with cards... Oh, man. Did you see that? They went everywhere. I'm going to be digging those out from behind my desk and everything. Jesus. That's what I get for trying to act like I know how to shuffle cards. All right. Let's get this all fixed up. All I need is my 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to use clubs. Fix my pile. That went everywhere. All right. I'm back. Mike. Guess what day it is? It's VIP day. Your VIP packs came in, or it's Wednesday and we work again tomorrow. Is that what day it is? All right. All right, Stomping Grounds or Josh, if you're still in the chat. Whoever says I first, I'm throwing you in for Aristotle. It's been the 3 minutes. We've been live for 16 minutes now, and let's get this show on the road. So we're gonna bump Aristotle. It's hump day. Well, how did I know it was going there? Hump day. It's hump day. Hump. Man, I miss that commercial. I don't watch TV anymore, so I didn't see it, where the camel would come into the office. Hump day. Stomping Grounds doesn't want to be in this little test. All right, Josh is in. Let's do it. Throwing Josh into the mix. Enter. All right, so we got Josh, Russell, Cosmo, Colton, Dallin, and Nick. So let me get these out of the way. I've got a pin here. Let's see who our first pick is going to be. We're spinning her now. All right, I'll explain it for Josh real quick. So basically, Josh, I'm going to pull 8 cards out of this pack. Oh, you can't see. Let me switch to camera view. All right, so I'm going to pull 8 cards out of the back of this pack where the money spot is. Those 8 cards are going to go into these black sleeves. I'm going to shuffle those sleeves. We're gonna select who gets to pick first through last. You pick a card. The 2 cards that are left over after everybody's picked a card, those 2 cards are getting cut in half. Excuse me. They're nobody's cards, regardless of what they are, whether they're a Beefy Boy Vorinclex or a Tergrid foil showcase, doesn't matter. It's getting cut in half. It goes to nobody. So when we start this, it's going to be $7 a spot. You'll pick a card, and you'll hope that you didn't pick wrong. And then we'll start flipping cards one by one, depending on who picked first. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple. It's basically a little bit of gambling, but everything in life's a gamble, especially if you live in California, going outside to breathe in that air. Just kidding, California. All right, let's get to the wheel. So our first person is going to be Dr. Kaz. Whoa, come on, right pen. I might need to get a marker for this. Jeez. That's not going to work. All right, we'll just do this. We'll just use these envelopes that I have sitting here. Why not? So Cosmo goes first. We're going to remove Cosmo now. And we're going to spin again. Did you finally get in here, Aristotle? I can pop you back in, man. That's perfectly fine. We were waiting on you. Are you listening, Aristotle? All right. Nick is number 2. Josh, I'm sorry, I'm bumping you back out for Aristotle. Apparently he is here. He showed up just before spinning again, so I apologize. I'm still going to keep it neat here, guys. He's been waiting. Unfortunately, it just happened that way. Nobody's spending money. Nobody's getting cards anyway. This is purely for test. We're not doing anything serious till next Wednesday. So, Josh, thank you for stepping up. But I'm going to put Aristotle back in real quick. We're going to spin this again for the next spot. All right. Dallin / Jacob is up next. Just throw Dallin down on the sheet. We're going to remove Dallin now. And I'm retarded and didn't remove Nick. My bad, guys. I'm new to this. All right, 3 people, 3 people, 3 people. All right, Aristotle's number 4. All right. Aristotle's number 4. And then we got Colton and Russell left. Who's going to be 5th to last? All right. So we got Colton and then Russell. And then Russell. Okay, I hope you guys are paying attention because you have to pick your cards now. Let me get these cards out of the way because they're useless to me unless I have a marker, which I plan on doing because it'll make it a little easier if I'm using something that's not as big as these things. So Cosmos first, Nick, Dallin, Eris, Colton, and then Russell. So I'm going to switch back to camera view here. Boop. We've got our names. Cosmo will pick first, but first things first, we're going to crack this pack. And we're going to stuff these eight cards. Hey, Christian, welcome back, dude. All right. So we're going to have our token. And then obviously we've already got a double face card. Get that one sleeved first. If you don't know what it is, you should know what it is. All right, card number 1 sleeved. Card number 2 sleeved. Card number 3. Card number 4. Card number 5. All right, that should be it for all the money cards. These next two, this should be a land. And then this should be an uncommon. Let's see if we got that right. So we'll flip this around because these should just be common and uncommons at this point. They are. Let's look at the foiling a little bit here before we get to destroying whatever it is we're going to do. There's another land card. And then pow. So those cards off to the side. All right. So now I hope you guys are good at counting cards. All right. Do you think they're shuffled enough, or should I shuffle this some more, guys? Shuffled enough or shuffle some more? Packer fan is going to be Dallin. All right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So we got 8 cards here. Cosmo, you get to pick first. 1 through 8. Which card do you want? So Cos goes first. He picked card 4. All right. So card 4 for Cosmo. We don't want to look at this because I'm pretty sure my plan was to have the magic facing outside, and I don't think I did that, but that's okay. So Cosmo picked number 4 first. And who is Nick? Nick, pick your card. So you got 1 through 7 now, Nick. Which card is yours? Yeah, YouTube delay is strong. Just waiting on Nick on his pick. And then after Nick, Dallin and Jacob pick right after Nick does. Aristotle pick right after Dallin and Jacob does. Colton pick right after Aristotle does, and then Russell, you pick last. So, all right, Nick picks 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going inside Nick's envelope. Get in there. Get in the envelope, Jesus. All right, Nick is picked. Dallin and Jacob, you're up next. You've got 1 through 6. 3. All right, so we're picking 3. Okay. Yeah, the cards would have been way better for this because I got to just put the cards right on top, and I didn't have to do this putting it in the envelopes, snaz stuff, because they're so big. All right, Aristotle, you're up. It's Aristotle's turn. Aristotle's turn. Aristotle's turn. Aristotle, pick your card. Ooh. Delay, buffering. Oh. So we got 5 cards left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Aristotle. Aristotle goes with number 4. So that's Aristotle's card. Get this envelope actually opened up. All right. So we got 2 picks left. Colton, Mr. Grim Tutelage, pick 1 through 4. And then Russell, as soon as he posts, Mr. DJ, go ahead and pick your card. It'll be 1 through, obviously, 3. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Aristotle, by the way. I'm sure I'm doing it wrong. All right, number 2. Leaving 3 left for Mr. Russell DJ. By the way, everyone here, I think, has a YouTube channel for the most part. So show them some love. Like and subscribe. I know DJ does. Grim Tutelage does. Stomping Grounds does. I believe Josh does as well. He was here just a minute ago. Perfect. All right, Mr. DJ Longhair, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Hey, look, there's still a card over here. Russell, you still there, or what's up? Or am I lagging? Yes, 5 away from 400. All right, number 3. So Russell goes with number 3. All right, so I figured the only way I'm really going to be able to successfully do this, guys, is if I do it in the aspect of no fucks given. So not going to even delay on this. There it is. There it goes. These two parts go together, right? Yep, these two parts go together. These two parts go together. We'll save those for last. We'll see what we cut up. Oh man, I've had him up. I just had this one out, and this one's taking up most of the table right now. I'll probably actually have a custom ordered if this actually does well. Probably custom order some sort of gambling or blackjack play mat with Magic the Gathering stuff on it. All right, Kaz, you ready to see what you got? Kaz, you pulled Egon. So Kaz saved Egon from death. Nick, you saved a Search of Glory from death. So we're doing pretty good, guys. We've saved 2 rares. 2 out of 4, I think. 2 out of 4, because I want to say 1 or 2 of the cards is Dallin and Jacob. You guys saved. All right, another rare. So this pack's not looking like it was all that great anyways. So obviously no foil Vorinclex. There's still a chance for a mythic or a rare. Dallin and Jacob saved a Graven Lore. Let's see where Aristotle saved. Aristotle, you saved a Flynn the Flangbearer. So we're still missing a rare. Colton, let's see what you saved. It was also an uncommon. A Narfi, Betrayer King, is what you managed to save from certain death. This card foils very well. All right, Russell, you are our last hope for saving anything. If this is a land card, the other rare or mythic is toast. So it's all on you, bro. The Beebing? What's Beebing? Russell, you saved a Snow-Covered Plains. Guess what, guys? One of these could still be a Vorinclex. We only saved 3 of the rares. So oh, it was just a Serpent's Jar. Nothing major. Oh, there was 2 rares that got cut up. And a Realm Reader. This pack was garbage. I mean, foil Search for Glory, full art, extended art, Graven Lore, Egon in, showcase foil. That's probably $4 if we're lucky. There might be $10 worth of cards in this $25 pack. But yeah, it's definitely toast. Either one of these could have been a Vorinclex. No, wait, this is the commander slot, so this couldn't have been. But this right here, yeah. We could have executed a Vorinclex, a Turgry. All right, guys. So Census says, what do you think? Did you like this? Do you think a once a week Terra pair, can we make that a thing? Because if it's a thing, when we start on this next week, it's going to be even worse, guys. It's going to be a Strixhaven pack. So we're talking demonic tutors and all that nonsense. You want me to cut yours too? Your land? I mean, technically it's mine. You guys were just playing with my cards, but all right, why not? Well, should we just cut all of them? Should we just cut all of them? Should just cut all of them? Should we just cut all of them? Should we just end this whole pack? Alright, the whole pack's just toast. Fuck it. Pack was garbage anyway. They're all toast now. We can play jigsaw puzzles. We got foil confetti. And then we can get real degenerate like that. If the pack sucks, we can just sacrifice all of it to the pack gods. So the plan is, after talking to people, is just plain white envelope, unless you hit something where you feel it's justified to pay for more shipping. So for instance, if we do this, you pull a demonic tutor, you don't want me to send it in a plain white envelope, you can pay for more expensive, $4 or $5 shipping. I don't think that's a bad idea, because you got to remember the buy-ins are only $7 anyways. I know when you total up 7 times 6, it seems like a lot, but by the time I'm done paying for shipping, packs of cards, sleeves, and then stuff to ship it with, envelopes, top loaders, deck wrappers, and all that, the price goes up. And I don't get deals on stuff, so. Good thumbnail, like this, or just cutting the cards. I mean, we did get a little extra degenerate on here. There's a few less Egon, God of Deaths on this world, in this world, on this planet. What's going on, Wizards? Why are all my cards cut in half and in different spots? Replace my cards. Your Egon went up 1 cent by me getting rid of this one. I wouldn't say it qualifies as misprints. I think it would be miscuts. Should we try to personally round it out? You pay for the personality. I don't know if I've got a great personality. I've got no fucks given, so if that helps with the gambling addiction part of it. When I go to cut those cards that we're supposed to cut, I can't even waver. I can't go, it's got to be snipped right off the bat. Otherwise, it's just regrets. Can't have any regrets in this life. The first, yes. Let's see here. Christian is. I don't think Christian's a fan of us cutting up an entire pack of cards. Speaking of which, I just saw this thing laying off to the side. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one too. I don't know how many of these I've got. Here, we'll give that one style. Token. Yeah, it can go too. Where's the rest of this pack? Where did I put it? Where's the rest of this pack? Where did I stick it? Oh, there it is. Let's see how good my scissors are. Just, my scissors are not that good. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to do a test run. Seriously, if you could, real quick, Not like and subscribe or any of that nonsense, guys. Most of you either subscribed or like anyways, and I don't think I have to tell people to do that kind of stuff. I think people should want to do it because they want to be a part of something. But if you could, real quick, tell me, what can I do differently to make this better, or is this as good as you think it's going to get? I am planning to use the Vegas cards, though. So, spot 1 through 6. But I'm going to get me a marker to write on these with, because pen does not work. T. Use the dead as nameplates. Oh, okay, gotcha. So what you're saying is, rather than using cards or using envelopes, we go, oh, that won't work. That won't work either. I'll have to get a marker. So you're saying save these in a box and then be like, all right, this is yours, this is yours, this is yours, this is yours, and just writing on the cards. Not a bad idea. I like it, Stomping. I appreciate that. Oh, Christian, I'm going to give something away when I get to 50 subscribers, bud. You don't worry about that. This is literally, Christian, you need to understand, this is something that I came up with for us degenerates, because this is the kind of stupid thing that that makes us happy every once in a while, is to risk it all for no return. I mean, really, this is probably less risky than buying a pack of Double Masters and getting a reach around or something else. You know what I mean? Like when I ripped a Liliana the Veil with no fucks given. It was a proxy. The guy who traded it to me demanded I rip it to prove it. Guess he thought I was pantsy. Ah, nice. That takes more balls. I don't know if I wasn't 100% sure it was a proxy, whether I'd rip it in half or not. Terra Pair Tuesday. I'm thinking Terra Pair Wednesday, Aristotle, like a hump day thing. You know, you've had a few days at work. You're halfway through the week. I have Wednesdays off. Well, technically, I do work Wednesdays, but I can leave a few hours early on Wednesday to come home, hang out with the wife, do this for a few hours. I'm thinking Degenerate Wednesdays, Terra Pair. Yeah, Christian, it's literally nothing personal against the cards. It's just something I wanted to do to blow off steam. I'm at 50 subscribers now. Well, shit. We're way too far into this video for me to say leave a comment after the video is booted up to the interwebs. So am I at 49 or am I at 50? Who do I believe? Who do you love? Oh man, Nick subscribed. That put us at 50. So now I got to do another video. All right, I tell you what. I will do a video for the 50 subscriber mark. I'm giving away a customized playmat. If you haven't seen some of mine, or you haven't seen the one I just sent Cosmo for being a gentleman and a scholar and telling me that he really liked my Phyrexian Obliterator. They're not bad. They are a little bit on the thin side. They're not the most extravagant playmats, but I get to put whatever I want on the playmats, which is what makes it cool. So I'll do a video tonight. I got to do some eBay stuff, but I tell you what, I've got this sitting here, so I'll do this video tonight when I'm done hanging out with the family. We're going to go play a board game here in a little bit. I will do a video on this. In that video, I'll start off with, we hit the 50 subscriber mark, giveaway. Leave a comment in that video if you would, guys, if you want to enter that customized playmat. And I'll I'll do a random drawing tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon is the deadline. Tomorrow night I'll hop on. I'll throw everybody in the randomizer. I'll do a video. We'll see who wins the playmat, and I'll get with whoever wins it and get that ordered. If you do have something in mind that you would like to see on a playmat, please make sure it's 1920 by 1080. The full high definition ones seem to look the best on the playmats. Oh, pauses Wednesdays? Huh. So Degenerate Tuesdays. I didn't know Pause did something on Wednesday. I don't want to interrupt anything Pause has got going on. So, you know what? I can go to work late on Wednesdays. I'll try and get home as soon as possible on Tuesday, and we'll do Degenerate Tuesday nights, like Oasis nights or something like that, where we'll do some Degenerate stuff here, guys. Let's see here. It was dead, obvious, proxy, waxy, blurry image that just curled from. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I mean, hell, still. Well, I'm glad you prefer that. Like Taco Tuesday, but butter? Or, did you mean better or did you mean butter, bro? Because, I mean, we can call it Butter Tuesday if you want. What is this crap? Tear Tuesday. That works too. All right. Well, let me get my my Strixhaven collector boosters in. I got some being mailed to me. Got some that mailed out today from Magnolia. I've got some that I'll have on Friday. Unfortunately, my Friday delivery is only 1 box instead of 2 boxes like it was supposed to be. So let me get those boxes in, and we will start this off with Strixhaven, mix it up with some Zendikar a little bit later in the future, and we'll just kind of go from there. Do what you want to do on whatever, and that's when Pa started doing it on Wednesdays only. I mean, I'm going to do videos whenever. I'm just talking about specifically this deal. If it's going to stop people from doing this because they're going to be hanging out with Paz, I also don't want to take attention away from Paz, because I know Paz puts a lot of his heart and soul into what he does, where me, I'm just literally spending money and getting to open cards because I get to. Big thanks to Dallin and Jacob. That's the Packers fans. They helped me out with that. They've got a couple VIP boxes they're going to be having me open up for them when they get in. So they're helping me lessen the cost of me doing videos. I've been lately popping off 4 or 5 videos a week. So, okay. I read that back and typing, but butter was a fail on your part. I don't know. We'll come up with a name. We'll probably have to start a group for it. I don't really want to associate with Matt because I really like Matt, and I wouldn't want to do anything that, one, offended him, and two, I wouldn't want to do anything where people were like, oh, they're unhappy because they didn't get a good card, and then they go complaining to Matt, because you guys know how Matt is, and Matt's a softie, and he'll literally try to make it right with them even if he knows that they're in the wrong. I don't want any situations like that where people are crying to Matt because they didn't get what they wanted. Not saying you guys are criers. I'm just saying, this tends to attract people, and people who like to gamble and don't pay off in gambles. I know everybody here knows that one guy that'll spend money out of rent check to go play poker and then flips out because he lost at poker and it was some bullshit reason. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. So, anywho, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go hang with the family, and if you guys have any questions, PM me. Other than that, thank you very much for joining me on this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll tear up some Strixhaven here, Strixhaven here pretty soon. So I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks a lot for being here. Matt torched the mana crypt. He lit one on fire. That sounds dope. I wouldn't mind watching that.